So this chapter 9 is going to talk about metacognition and learning strategies. And we asked this question: how do you study on the discussion board? And so I'm excited about reading what you have to say, and it's a good thing to really ask yourself that question, like, how am I studying and how is it working? And we've kind of done that in this class some, and hopefully you're going to do it more as we go through this chapter and maybe as we finish the rest of the semester. So, but what I want to show you is some stuff from a research study that some of the authors have done, and one of these you will recognize as one of the Make It Stick authors, and what he's done, or what's been done, is they asked students how did they study, and they made it open-ended. They could write down as many things as possible, and so you'll see these numbers I'm going to show you equal more than 100% if you put them together. But so some of these, and so they asked them this, and so here's some of the results that they found, or how they categorize them. So a good percentage of them, the most popular one was rereading notes or textbooks. So about 84% chose that. Very, very common. Doing practice problems was about 42%. Of course, that's more a math, if you have a math-oriented class or something like that. Using flashcards was a pretty popular option, around 40%. Rewriting notes was often chosen, about 30%. And number 5 strategy chosen was using group study, so about 27% on that one. So, these are very common studies, and so be interested to see how many of you chose those things. Some of rounding out the top 10, you have using mnemonics, which we've already discussed in a previous video, making outlines, down at 13%, self-testing, which we talk about a lot in your Make It Stick book, down to 11%, way lower than it should be. Highlighting, around 6%. And then thinking of real-life examples, about 4%. So that was kind of the top 10 that they found and that they noted in this study. But we're going to talk more about learning strategies in this chapter and about some of the things that are important when it comes to learning strategies. And I'm going to come back to this list and talk to you about the effectiveness that's been found by research of these different learning strategies. And we'll see if maybe you need to work on changing some of those strategies. But in the next video, we're also going to talk about metacognition, which is another factor that may be important when it comes to learning strategies.